bad influence.
I've been trying to help though.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it be like that sometimes. To be honest, you need
the truth.
You can't have a friend that's too goody two shoes. Like, yo, you gotta stay home, bro. Like, I want. Yeah, we gonna have a good time with the friend that's not so great. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have some stories.
Move in a little bit. Move in a little bit, Tech.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's cool. Are y'all ready?
Yeah, man.
All right, boom. Welcome back to another episode of Digital Detox. I said that clearly this time because I have not been drinking.
Oh, wow.
Unlike Stallion.
I just got
You started already, my boy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo, bro.
That's what it is. Okay.
Where's the sombrero at, bro? What's going on?
That ain't going that far.
Man, listen, man.
It's El Casanegros.
See?
We'll be back after these messages.
See, not drinking. You see that? Jinxed us.
That's hilarious. So you guys wasn't live, like.
Let me make sure this one don't fall too.
Yeah,
We good. Yeah, we good.
Oh, that was for that. Okay. My bad. We could do another take.
Thanks.
Take two.
That's mad embarrassing. You ever tried to like have mad swag around the shorty? And you like trip up the steps or something?
My bad. I did it on purpose to make you laugh.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, baby. You know I'm smooth.
You know what I'm saying?
But you can clip that too, right?
Yeah.
You can clip it.
I mean, you already know me. I'm gonna leave that joint right in there. Pause.
It's authentic, man. You should leave that.
So anyway, take two. Welcome back to another episode of Digital Detox. I am the creator and founder of the show, Matt the Violinist. I'm over to my right. I have DJ Stallion. You know what I'm saying?
What's good?
Not the donkey, not the mule, the Stallion, alright? Over to my left, I got the one and only DJ E-Class.
Say less.
The coolest motherfucker in the room, by the way. You know what I'm saying? He get one haircut, now he don't know how to act. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it happens so far in between, so I gotta take advantage of the
Nah,
time.
he like
What's that saying? Cooler than the other side of the pillow?
Yo,
You know
stop,
what I'm
man. Come on.
So we have a very, very special guest today. We have the one, the only, the talented DJ YoungTec.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me.
Of course, bro. What's going on, man?
I'm chilling, man. I'm honestly glad to be here. I saw this show. I'm like, yo, we could curse on here?
Of course.
All right, yeah, I can fuck with this.
Let me get that disclaimer out. We good?
Not trying to lose those sponsorships.
Yeah. You know, Nike, what's up? You know?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I'm glad to be here, you know, just chilling, take it one day at a time, one gig at a time, you know?
Mm-hmm. Nah, I hear that, bro. I hear that. So, I met you at the Reggae Soca Brunch.
Facts.
Probably like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Around there.
For sure.
There's just some MCs that just got it. Mm-hmm. Bro, you fall on that very narrow list of MCs that
I appreciate that, man.
Got the energy, got the timing.
I appreciate that, man. I try my best, you know? I mean, it is what it is. I'm just a humble cat. People don't like when I use that word or I'm so in the cut. They like, yo, you should, but that's not really me. I come in the cut, then I turn it up when I got to, and then I'm back in the cut. You know, that's just me. That's just me. And like I was telling before, I know you might not hang around in the cut. For Violand, Digital Detox land, I like y'all. I like woman. All right. So I'm gonna hang out in the club a little longer than Matt will. You know what I'm saying? Fair disclaimer.
It's funny. Like I spoke to Islin about it. I'm just like, there's a few times like in the beginning, like I'll blaze a fire for like the Reggae Soca Brunch, take my little drink, pack my laptop, and just go. And they're just looking at me like,
it's time to get out of here, bro.
They're like, why? Matt, stick around a little bit. I'm like, bro, I'm just ready to go, bro. Like,
yeah, right. No, I understand.
And it got nothing to do with nobody, nothing, bro. It's just like I really.
You pushing it for 3 hours already. It's like,
but it's not even that. It's not even that. It's just life collectively as a musician. Mm-hmm. Pretty much like playing violin. It's bare resistance to get where you need to go.
I feel you.
Nonstop. So there's times I'm just like, yo, my social battery is just so low that I don't have the tolerance to just sit there and just try to chat up a gal. Like I'm like, bro, I don't got time for that today. Not today. I'm gonna just go home.
And you see, all right. So I want to be letting all my secrets out. Like, so I'm not like I'm never in no shorty ear in the club. I'm gonna just
Nah.
state that, right? So you see this piece of equipment in front of us. I'm gonna talk some shit on the mic, and she's gonna smile, and that's it. You know?
That's it.
I
Right?
mean, that's it.
I
You
mean,
know?
normally that is how that happens for me, but it's just like as far as making your way, making your rounds through the club. I'm not doing.
I mean,
None of
Nah,
that.
I mean that. For me personally, I believe I'm the OG here on this table right now.
Alright.
So it's like that was back in the day for me. You know, you're gonna be in the club, you making your rounds, you going through, but nice little secret you walk through. You
Right,
probably rub a little elbow, boom, excuse me, and then you start a conversation.
Right,
stuff like that.
right.
But now it's like
you chilling.
I'm there, and Matt see me. Once I start turning up, I could turn up by my damn self.
I mean, I agree.
But then now I notice when you do that, they usually come to you.
Because you are the life of the party now.
I
bro.
literally
Like,
was about to say
You're
that.
the energy. They're attracted to the
And
energy.
they, I'm not gonna call out any of my boys, and it's not any of these guys on the table, but it's like again, if I'm the older one, and then some of the guys are younger than me, and they just chilling, and I'm the one acting the fool, they and then I'll get a question, how old are you?
Yeah.
I'm like, don't worry, I'm good. I'm good.
I never heard about that age. Like,
I'm good. It's like I'm just having a good time, and then sometimes they will sway. Sometimes they won't.
You know how
You know
that
what it
saying
is.
goes, one thing leads to the next. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right.
so it's like it is what it is. It's all about having a good time.
oh yeah, absolutely. So it's at the Reggae Soca Brunch, like when I met you, it was just one of them situations where I'll do my thing and then I'll check to see who's DJing next. And there was a time that you played after me or something like that. I'm like, yo, who's this?
Yeah.
YoungTec? I was like, nah, YoungTec. YoungTec got it, bro.
I appreciate
You
that.
definitely got it, bro.
I
So
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Once I started this podcast, I literally wrote down the DJs that I wanted to like come through,
That's
so I could
dope.
like just have a conversation with and everything.
That's dope, man. I appreciate to be mentioned because we're in a digital era now, like we was talking earlier. I appreciate being mentioned amongst the virals. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate being on that list, man. I have a few of greats when you talk about MCs, but to hear me that I'm on this, what?
Who's your top three?
Top three.
So top two, top one, it don't matter to me.
All right. I'm gonna go with the tri-state really because that's my home. So, Babyface Elegance is definitely a MC that if you don't got it, just chill.
Watch.
Yeah, just watch. You learn. Yeah. Facts. Tony Cross, iconic MC. You know what I'm saying? And one more boy. Who? Jeez. Oh, Major Penny. Major Penny's a great MC.
Got you. So was MCing for you like a natural thing, or was it something that you like had to like really learn the skill?
To be honest, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Cause I know we on the MC part, but I started playing music. I'm in my 30s now. I started playing music from since I was a teen, probably like 12, 13 area. My uncle is a DJ. Shout out to SoundTech International.
Oh, word?
Yeah. So
That's the OG in me. I know. Okay.
So the thing is, when he used to go out in the nighttime, I knew how to turn on the equipment. So I'm turning it very low, putting the needle on. I learned how to mix from records, you know what I'm saying? So when he's out, I'm playing the music low at home, the lights is off, you know what I mean? That's where I get my first set of experience from. So he was a DJ first, and I would be around all the time with him, and back in that time, which is in the 90s, the early 2000s, there's no real set of micing, you know what I'm saying? It's no real set of MCs out there, so it's not really a platform or anyone to look at, you know what I mean, to say, all right, that's
Yeah, you really had radio, and that's just about it.
Right. So moving forward, radio. So I always knew how to play music, but then it became a time where you needed more than that. You know what I'm saying? We going into an era where the mixing is fire, but you gotta have somebody to speak to these people and kind of like engage with them. You know what I'm saying? And this is in my early years. I just figured out that I had a cool voice. You know what I'm saying? People like, yo, you should talk, you should talk, you should talk. And after you know it, I used to listen to the radio time after time, hear my uncle playing songs. So I'm now figuring out how, in the breaks of the song, how to talk to people to get them moving. You know what I'm saying? Because I could play a song and you could play a song totally different, but if you speak to the people, it will get a completely different response. So
Just by talking to them.
just by introducing the record, you know, whatever it is. So that was basically me. I kind of just, try it. And tried it, and after that, that was it.
Yeah, because I was definitely baptized by fire into like MC, and that's why it's so funny to me at the Reggae Soca Brunch. So I brought one of my best friends, Marlon, over to the Reggae Soca Brunch.
Okay.
And musically, he's like one of the most genius music people that I've ever met.
Okay.
Making beats, figuring out patterns. He's just amazing at it.
Right.
But here's the thing, though. If you stutter in front of that man, or you make a mistake in front of that man,
It's up.
He's going to laugh at you.
Nah, but you got those instances, man. I would say it produces tough skin. You know what I mean? If your friend can laugh at you, it's better your friend laugh at you than 500 people.
Oh no, and that's happened to me before too. So I brought him to the Reggae Soca Brunch, the last one, and he was having a good time. Like he just kept telling me like, yo, you're really shelling down the place right now.
That's what's up, bro.
And I'm like, bro, you laughed me into like greatness, bro. Literally.
That's how it be going, bro. No funny.
Jackson.
I know it's a little off, but that's how I learned how to swim. Like niggas push me into the pool, bro. Like,
You got no choice.
that was it. Figure it out,
If
bro.
I don't figure this out, it's gonna be a short one.
Yeah, exactly. Call the
Oh, my
paramedics, bro.
God, so that's why it's so interesting to me when I see MCs like you. Yes, you have the voice, and then also it does appear to be very natural. Like when you're performing, so I'm always just like, yo, how do they get to that level?
I would say practice. I don't think any gig is too small. Like for real. Like it's nothing above me, bro. We came here. I got a talent, and which is to play music and to talk to people, entertain people. I would play at your funeral. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Wherever the people are.
Like my goal is to get you dancing. Once I got your feet tapping like this,
That's
it's
it.
up.
That's it.
And that's my goal all the time. But there's DJs that will come in places. Oh, it's not enough people. No, bro. Play the music and entertain the people that's there if you pay for it, and head out. You know what I'm saying?
And I tell them all the time, sometimes under the role of MC, you're literally just giving the people permission to have a good time.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, that car is fully gassed up. All you just gotta do is start the engine with the microphone, and that's it. The whole party's in a different swing. You know what I'm saying? So me, I don't get scared after DJs. I don't get, because I know I got a secret weapon. If you think I only got my laptop here, okay, no problem. I got you.
Nah, it's man, listen. That's why as DJs, sometimes understanding the art form of MCing is more important than the DJ skill itself. At times.
At times, I would agree 100% with you, because it is people that you will go out there and you thinking that they're gonna do an amazing job, and it's just like, ooh, okay, all right.
Just by having the ability to MC, it just brings a different level of energetic.
Agreed,
wave.
100%.
Just by being able to talk to the people directly, as well as mixing the music.
Yeah, because my issue right now is I understand the timing well, and I understand the energy. My problem is processing what to say while everything is going on.
So what allowed me to do that is I listen to mixes that don't belong to me, just to feel the music, how I feel, like how I would play it. I just want to hear it and see how long the song is sometimes in a mix, and be like, okay, in these gaps, I'm gonna say things to vibes with these people. You know what I'm saying? You're playing Grenada, Soca, and also a little secret, sometimes less is more. For real. Because
Oh yeah.
people, DJs, MCs, I love y'all to death, but some people would just stand outside and talk for an entire 16 bars, bro. You didn't write the song, fam.
You're talking over the whole verse.
Right.
People are trying to sing the song. You're talking over it.
Right. So and Babyface is one of those guys. Shout out to Elegance, that he ain't talking a lot. You know what I mean? But it's just enough to get you amped with the connection of the song. It's just like, oh my God, what is this? You know what I mean? So I look at those things, and you would, sometimes I might be having a ball, but sometimes I'm in the cut studying like, yo, I gotta sharpen this, I gotta sharpen that. You know what I mean? And that's how I got to where I am today. And I feel like I'm still scratching the surface, to be honest. I always take that mentality as where I still got work to do. You know what I'm saying?
You saying that makes me feel that I'm still an embryo then.
No, you're not.
No, but the only thing, cause I'm listening to everything you're saying, and some of the thoughts, I know what he tells me. My inner thoughts is when you mentioned the voice. I was told I have a voice for radio.
I think
Not the MCing thing, but for radio.
Quiet Storm.
Yeah, one of those type of things.
107.5.
Because he got a bald head.
But so sometimes I try to, when I'm doing things, I'm actually trying to listen to myself.
Right.
When I'm MCing, trying to see if it really sounds the way it should.
Nah, yeah, you have a great voice, bro. But what I would say, I didn't mean to cut you. What I would say is that whatever kind of music you like, I feel like once you find those breaks that you can speak in, you know what I'm saying? Turn the lights on. Turn the lights on. Where you want to talk in between and you could get people crazy, I think it's up. Because as long as you figure out what you're saying to these people, what else you got to lose?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I guess I'm learning now in a sense that the chanting part when it comes down to my Caribbean music. I'm Trini. But I'm literally kind of like just getting into my Caribbean soul. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I need to get into that old
I would just say come outside, bro, and see what.
Oh yeah.
And like we were speaking earlier, see what inspires you within the atmosphere, and you can take your little bits and pieces and make your own flavor, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta stick to one thing. I love music because it's been a gateway for me to go into so much different avenues. Music has just been the gateway to open doors to be on different stages or to work with fashionistas or anything, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you're a DJ? All right, cool. Maybe we could do this. Or you MC? All right, cool. Maybe we could do this. I need you here, blah, blah, blah. Man, I got friends all over, bro. I'm telling you. It's not... And I could play any kind of music you put in front of me. I could play and talk for it. So, you know what I mean?
Now, that's fire. So before we started rolling, you did mention something about the industry being cutthroat.
Yes, it's been cutthroat.
It really has been.
It's been so the people that come on these shows and be like, oh my God, and what this person should do, what you should do, my brother, is work harder. That's it. That's really what it boils down to. And like I said, I'm still scratching the surface. I got so much more to do, and I gotta make more noise. If you don't know who YoungTec is today, I gotta figure out how to make you know tomorrow. That's it. And I'm gonna blame myself. I'm not really I take cool pictures. I'm not really a viral kind of guy. That's not my timing.
Social media.
Social media is my thing, but to say I know exactly what to post for these people that's gonna get me 1 million likes, I don't.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm organically doing social media.
Right.
So for the people that get the 10 million views by accident, I mean, I just ain't that lucky yet. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm trying to get back into posting every day.
I'm not gonna. It's not realistically. I'm not gonna do that.
You already know. You're not gonna do all that, right?
Yeah, but it's like,
how could you?
There's some people that's just born to do that. It's just call it what it is.
So before we started here, I was like doing some of my violin covers. I got the violin right there.
Right.
So I was just trying to knock out like 5 to 7 covers.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And just lock them all in, post it, and essentially once a week, I get into the habit of just getting everything that I want to get done.
Right. That it would be amazing, but mobile DJs don't always get that time, son.
I think you got to make the time because, like, before I even started Digital Detox with the violin stuff, when I went viral the first time, bro, I just bought a $200 mic, bought Logic, and I'm like, I'm gonna just see what happens.
Well, shout out to you because you are one of those few.
One of those people talking about.
You're right. You know what I'm saying? I haven't found that, and I would like to tip my hat off to you as well. That you're in a market where I would say it's not so much oversaturated. You know what I'm saying? With producing your talent and giving them something. So I would rather tap you, like, bro. If you go down my call log, I got like 1 million DJs in my phone. Like, I don't have 1 million violinists in my phone. So you stand out in a room full of people anyway. You know what I'm saying? And that's the piece that I would like to figure out for myself. Outside of the MCing, outside of the DJing, where do I now stand out amongst these people?
You see, but part of, and you are right, if you do something different, it's easier to capture people's attention.
Right.
So I think that's part of the equation. I think, yes, you need the ability to capture their attention, but you also need the ability to show the value. Because at the end of the day, we do love this, but money is important as well,
Of
too.
course.
It is important.
Agreed.
So from me being in people's faces every day, once upon a time, it helped to solidify, like, okay, anytime I see Matt come on, it's going to be
a good time.
It's a good product,
right,
through and through.
Agreed.
So what ended up happening was, like, in the Caribbean market, there's not too many violinists, but in the wedding market, there's a ton of players all over the place. Okay. So what ended up happening was, over time, from doing all of these weddings, after I went viral, I started speaking to, like, some of these higher end coordinators. Okay. So there was one event that I couldn't do. So this lady was just like, do you have any other violinists or instrumentalists that I can potentially use? I'm like, all right, cool. So I went down my Rolodex of...
Got you.
You see how old I am? My Rolodex. My Rolodex of contacts of other musicians. Bro, I gave her like 10 musicians. She was like, nope, don't like the sound. Nope, don't like the way they dress. Nope, I don't like just this. Like I was just like, whoa.
Dang, that's how it works.
She literally said, Matt, give me the number to get you out here. I don't want nobody else. But that came from the constant products,
the consistency,
and also the value. It's not just putting yourself out there and just throwing out anything.
Agreed.
It's the value and the weight of the products that you put out.
Yeah, I agree 100% with you. My problem is I'm a perfectionist. So like we started, I made one wrong
one tweak. You said, "No, we gotta start this over, bro."
Scratch. That's how it
is. I don't like the way that came in.
So I go through those sometimes, and it's just like, all right. Say you like 30 minutes in and I'm not gonna always go and chop up a mix. I'm just being honest. So it would have to take a day where I say, yo, I really dedicate hours to this to just deal with like producing social media content to post in the future. Because if we talking about the day-to-day,
no.
It's not gonna happen.
I understand that too. Doing that,
especially for those that DJ that have a 9 to 5, and it's just
to go home and then record another hour.
And so the thing is, so I'm doing a weekly on Thursday.
Where at?
In Brooklyn. It's called Prime 623 on Ralph Avenue.
We gotta get out there one of these days.
Y'all pull up any Thursday, but it's where the old tracks used to be, next door. So I'm there every Thursday. And then Fridays and Saturdays, I'm somewhere. And then Sundays is the new Friday in the summertime. So, it's like, when do you have time to actually,
record 5 mixes?
Bro, I'm telling you, the only way I properly get social media contact is hiring a cameraman to be behind me to get this thing, shot.
That's what I was told to do.
Yeah, like...
Well, he has a contact right next to him that got 1,000 cameras. I ain't never get a phone call yet. Damn.
I mean,
because you're always busy.
That counts. That counts for something. That counts.
Nah,
I know not to call you because you always doing something, bro.
It's definitely difficult to to create enough to be able to post consistently. If you have other things going on, especially jobs and stuff like that. So.
Oh, and aside from those things I mentioned already, I throw my own events, you know. So I'm not. Yes, it's a cutthroat business, like we know, right? What I would say to everyone out there is find your people, work along with your people, you know what I'm saying, and create great memories and ideas all amongst your people first, and then grow your brand or grow your event or your podcast or whatever it is you're doing organically first, because after that it's up. Everybody's gonna come after that. So I'm on my 5th year for my brunch. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in a space where I've been fed up. I feel like I'm nice, right? I feel like I'm okay. You class me with the top MCs in New York City, right? And I still feel like, yo, sometimes I'm on the shelf. Like, why? You know, and you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to throw my own parties. Y'all figure it out. Don't hire me. I'm going to hire myself.
And you know what? I think to some degree, I'm going to speak for y'all too. I think that happened to like all of us.
Yes, I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah, it happened to all of us. And my thing now, I do my absolute best not to hold that against people.
Yeah, I try not to too, but I'm a Virgo, bro.
It's definitely
I'm a Virgo too.
It's definitely difficult when you know that you should be or you're good enough to be in these spaces.
That's where the perfectionists come in.
And then it's like, yo, why am I not there? Or why? How did this person get that and I can't get that? And I'm
I've watched,
not better than them, but I'm better than this person.
No, I know I'm better than them. No, it's okay sometimes because I'm not the best, but I know I've been better than people that have been placed in places.
And then you see it, it's like, yo, what the
So,
like, come on, bro.
In situations like that, it's not what they know, is who they know.
Yeah, I mean, usually that's how it goes.
Okay, so the cutthroat thing again, we're talking about. I feel like we're in a space where promoters want the person with the most numbers. Promoters, DJs, the event.
We just went through.
We don't promote the event.
We're not a promoter, bro.
We're not.
We come to play the music. They want you to promote their club.
So there's people that wants you to have 10,000 followers and this and that. I'm not selling your tables, fam. That's not. You hire me to play music. If I do post your flyer or videos or give you a promotional video, that is a plus towards you.
It's just amazing how you just brought that up.
Yeah,
that what you say literally just happened
to us
today.
last week.
Yeah, well, the email came today.
Oh, the email.
Yeah, guys. I'm not here to sell your event. You are the promoter. I am the disc jockey.
That's it.
Come on. Or the MC, you know what I mean? And I'm willing to work with people. But if you want me to do all of that extra stuff,
you got to stack some more coin. That's it. You got to stack some more coin.
Bingo.
And I think that's part of the reason why, you know, with the advent of social media and, you know, just how people build their followings now, it's kind of like a package deal. It is annoying from time to time, but that's just the nature of the game.
Yo, bro, I'm telling you, I'm very, like, strict with my situation in terms of promoting and so on. Like, I don't want a girl to promote just because she got 15,000 followers. I want to see her work ethic. I want to see, you know, what she got going on, what she posting outside of the promotions.
What else
because I want to see if we align. Does my business make sense to put in your hands? Or does it not? You know what I mean? It's at the end of the day, it's always we don't have to do this or we couldn't do this. You know what I mean? It's never just yo, this is what I need. Nah. I like family. You know what I'm saying? I like, okay, not because the camera's down on that side and I'm the host. I'm not going to fix the camera. You know what I mean? Right. We trying to make this thing.
It's a community effort.
Right.
Man.
It's a community. So people that sometimes don't go the extra mile, they get left there. You know what I'm saying? Take the next step, you know, put your foot in the door, get your name out there, do whatever you got to do to do proper business to move forward.
Create the proper relationships.
You know what I mean? Proper relationships. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't do nothing off my homeboy. It's not like that. You could play music? All right, cool. I know you could play music, but what next can you do beside playing the music
To help add value to the space.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you're just playing music, I mean, we all got laptops.
All of us.
Right. And that's why it's a cutthroat situation. Because there are other hungry people, hungrier than me, you know what I'm saying, that's willing to take less to get their foot out there.
Right.
So I'm not mad at those guys.
I am.
I'm just, hear me out. I'm just saying, screen them first. Don't always just throw somebody in the fire. You know,
Just because they're cheap.
right? Just because they have the credentials.
Right.
Just screen them. If they have the credentials, then give them the chance. If they go good past the screening,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
That goes to what you've been saying. You know, that learning the word, the value of free.
Yes. A lot of people don't understand the value of free. And you know, I've told this story a few times. You know, businesses, restaurants, and things of that nature, they operate like women.
Okay.
I didn't even get it out yet. I didn't even get it out yet. You already laughing. Damn. So
Couldn't help himself.
Grim Reaper time. This is
yeah, here we go. The reason why I say businesses do operate like women, especially popping ones, if businesses don't know who you are and you're trying to sell them a product, they're going to try to disqualify you as quickly as they possibly can. It's the same thing with women.
Go for it.
It's that's interesting. Yeah.
Because like if you just try to make the approach, I think it's just a human nature thing to try to see if this person is like full of shit or not. Do you see what I'm saying? So I think.
So you think that's the first steps of business when you as an artist go into a business, they hit you with some bullshit.
They don't know you.
Okay.
So it's just like, why should I open up the floodgates for somebody that I don't know?
It's funny. I may agree with you.
my bad.
You good.
I have a brethren, my right hand, Patty. Shout out to Patty International. He put me onto this. Somebody reached out to him for a booking. Wanted to do an event with him, and he was like, "Yo, I don't live over there, so let me put you onto my man." You know what I'm saying? Which is me. But the club owner hit me like, "Yo, I want to see what we could do and whatever the case is." I'm like, "All right, cool." I feel like once you, as the artist, reach out to them, yes, they may hit you with bullshit. But that's what I said. You got to figure out how to maneuver in those spaces. Now, like when I feel like something may be out of my immediate reach, I send one of my homegirls to play like my secretary to handle the business. You know what I mean? Yo, call these people, see what they on, blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. I'm going to figure it out. And then we could figure out, because it may sound weird, but people just are so much more open to a woman.
It's human nature.
You know what I mean?
It's really human nature.
So once you figure out how to dance in those spaces, you know what I mean? I think it's pretty simple. Like, what kind of events you do, Miss Williams? You know what I'm saying?
They're more receptive to speaking to a woman.
Right. So they're hearing Mr. Smooth Joe over here, you know what I mean? His voice. Yeah, I want to come in and have your spot for the night.
Like, who did? Like, who?
Yeah, like, nah, you good. But I would agree with you. Yes, they give you a little runaround, but if you could find a way to just, like me, I would call myself the pivot king, because those things are bothering everybody. You just find out how to, it's a loophole to everything.
No, there really is.
It's a loophole to everything.
There's always a way to get
So
in.
the infamous story, Spirit Lounge in Edgewater, right?
Right.
Bro, I was trying to book Spirit Lounge for like 4 to 5 years, maybe even 6. So I remember one time, I spoke to the people, and I didn't notice at the time, but depending on what part of the world they're from, also determines how they're going to do business with you.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
I think this guy, the manager at the time, I think he was Egyptian. I didn't know anything about how Egyptians do business.
Okay.
But it's not a 1-to-1 ratio thing. There's more things that factor into whether or not they're going to tell you yes or no. So, he was telling me, like, what kind of music do you play? I'm like, I'm open format, play, reggae, soca, dancehall, hip hop, R&B. Like, oh, no, absolutely no hip hop. I'm like, really? Mind you, there's a DJ there playing
Hip-hop.
while I'm talking to him,
Right, hip-hop.
playing hip hop.
Right.
And I'm just like,
Interesting.
okay,
How
whatever.
does that make sense?
So I'm just like, you have any dates available? And then, you started doing the Diddy bopping
Yeah.
thing. Like, oh, we got to check for this and that and that. Whatever. So that happened for 4 to 5 years straight. So there was one time, me and my brother came back from a wedding. We stopped by Spirit Lounge. So I'm suited and booted, haircut and everything.
Right.
And we all know that appearance plays a role.
Big part.
It plays a major, major role. So my brother was just like, man, go talk to him now. Like, you're suited and booted. You might be able to like land it now. So I was just like, bro, I'm not. He don't never listen to me, bro. What am I going to talk to him for? Yeah. He's like, yo, take the shot. Go talk to him. I was like, all right, bet, cool. Took the shot. Spoke to him. I'm like, I don't know if you remember me, but I'm this guy. Blah blah blah. I'm trying to do this and that. He's like, yeah, sure. He's like, when are you free? I'm like, bro,
it was
really?
The suit, bro.
Really?
It was the suit.
It worked. I'm telling you, bro.
So it's like you are correct with the loophole things. Sometimes it is as simple as wearing a suit, or maybe it's just like having a woman call to represent you for that moment.
Agreed.
It's always something. There's a way to get in. It's aside from just going in through the front door.
Agreed.
At times,
1,000%, bro. You have to, and I want to tell DJs that too. Fix up your appearance, you know what I'm saying? Get a little shape up, do your hair, whatever it takes, bro. Because people judge you as much as you don't think so.
As soon as you walk in,
as much as you don't think so, people judge you, man. So with that being said, you just know you gotta work a little harder. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that. One thing out here, they not gonna say they outworked me. I don't care how much noise you gonna tell me. I'm gonna ask again tomorrow. Tell me no tomorrow too.
You got to keep saying no. Right?
Real
That's the only
talk.
way you're gonna really get it done.
I swear to God, I swear.
Hey, you know what's so interesting about that too? Like working all different, variations of events, like lower tier events and like high tier corporate events and everything. Especially like with celebrities, if they like you, they literally tell you, yo, blow my phone up until I pick up.
Right.
And they don't have a problem with that. Do you see what I'm saying? But it's just like the mid-tier, lower-tier stuff. It's just like, oh, this guy again. It's like, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just trying to get it in play, bro. That's all I'm trying to do, bro.
Right. And some people don't get it. I mean, and that's what separates the wolf from the sheep, bro. Like, you gonna keep your foot on the gas, or you gonna bro, you know how much times I wanted to give up this music thing, bro? I swear to God, bro. And funny that I'm on this podcast and we speaking about this, bro. I've been flat broke in this music thing. Okay, if you in music over 10 years, it is really a lot for the love of it. I need everybody to understand
That's
that.
a fact.
Yes.
We already talked about that too.
It's my logo, my new logo is established 2006, right? That's when my first gig. Right? You good. My first gig 2006, bro. Let me tell you, the amount of no's I got. The amount of no's. Nah, we good, blase blah. Bro, it's not a money thing up to now. I love music. I love entertaining people. Like, my day could be going totally shitty. Like, if a room full of people are enjoying my music, bro,
Erase all of that.
bro,
It changes your whole vibe.
bro, and I could cry real tears because
that's real.
Because it's my art I'm giving to the people. You feel me? So it's never a money thing. When I stand on money, it's because this person know I'm who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm not budging. Yeah, y'all good. Forget the gig. If you're not gonna respect the number I gave you, don't worry about it. I'm good. Because it goes beyond money. The nights that we stay up, bro, like
music together.
3 weeks ago, bro. Here, a funny story. 3 weeks ago, I'm using my brethren's controller for an event on Sunday, but Saturday night we have an event where I'm playing my same brethren. He's like my right, he's gonna slide in when I get tired. You know what I'm saying? Juggle some songs. So I gotta drop him home. You know what I mean? Mind you, he lent our next brethren his headphones. So now we gotta drive to my next brethren to pick up the headphones, right? To drop him home. To me to drive home, and I gotta be at this event space in Brooklyn for 11, right? My nigga, I'm oversleeping. Bro, my D&D is working overtime this day, bro. I overslept, bro. I'm speeding to Brooklyn. Mind you, I only got 1 hour. Of course, I lost a little bag along the way, but I was already doing it for bare minimum, but I entertained these people for 1 hour, and they was like, "Oh my God, could we get some more time?" You know what I'm saying? And it's those instances every time, like I was saying, every time I wanted to give up this music, God be just like, "Yo, here, hold that, relax."
Give you a little booster.
And sometimes it like we spoke about stuff like this too here. Sometimes it's literally one event for the year that were really like, you know what?
Send it over the top for you.
I forgot why I got into this.
Right.
Because a lot of the time DJing can really be a job.
Bro, it can be, bro. It can be. And
Very
people don't so especially in the so as we playing in clubs and shit, it's an open format. You could get freaky, you could do what you want. But in the corporate world and then private events, like from the time you start messaging me a list of songs, bro,
that's the worst.
Son.
Yeah.
You gotta come up with these all these songs that these people
But
want.
the thing is, they by the time you creating or you got the event, they should have been doing it, but you give it the songs and then they wait last minute to change and then add this and that. Literally, when you actually, many times when I'm actually there setting up and I'm getting information, I'm like, so. What we doing?
Right, and that's the thing where people would charge for. Like, you gotta charge. Like, if I am not playing video games at this current time and I'm downloading an MP3 file, bro, that is work.
That's work.
That is work.
I'm preparing for this event.
So realistically, I feel like DJs, you should start to factor in those numbers from time you put a speaker in the truck. That you on the clock, fam. You know what I mean? So you gotta. I mean, of course, with experience, that's how you know. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody has equipment and laptop. Some people have just a laptop, but years of experience, time, I mean, you get to understand the ins and outs of business. So, like we said again earlier, a lot of people don't have the experience that the people at this table may have. And a lot of them may never get that experience because I don't feel like a lot of people in this game now love music. I think they just like it.
I think they like everything else around the music.
I think they just like it, and
you could definitely tell the difference between DJs or people around music in general who truly love what they do,
it's a fact.
Music aspect, or just there just to push the button on a laptop.
That's a fact.
Get some drinks.
A DJ, you know what I'm saying?
You said, see, now y'all two gonna know I'm going right after the first couple words I'm gonna say. Okay, you just mentioned the music.
Yeah, well, y'all let my man rock.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna put it to you like this. Now, I have this. There's a lot of people now. Just recently I'm getting a lot of calls for people to rent my sound.
Okay.
Okay. So, with this being said, I'm trying not to make this story too long, but I had a couple of surgeries. I had hip replacements. So during my recovery time, I had time to go on YouTube. Listening, gathering information, and just doing this and that when it comes down to Serato and all that kind of stuff and the music. But this most particular thing is I was listening to about sound and how to get your speakers to sound right. With clip, your speakers don't clip, all that kind of stuff, right? So I come to figure out certain things. So now what I noticed is you got a lot of DJs that there's one in particular, I'm not gonna mention any names, but you can tell
eventually we're gonna have to get you to mention one of these people's names. You know what I'm saying?
I can't blast nobody, but what I've noticed, there's a lot of downloads. When you mentioned downloading music,
yeah.
I've noticed it seemed like a lot of DJs have been downloading music
and ripping it off of YouTube.
Ripping off of YouTube. But see, what we do is sometimes we convert, which we get the quality version.
Right,
but they ripping it straight off of YouTube when you're getting that. It might be a less than 128.
Okay.
Or something.
Right.
So I noticed that just by, how Serato has the waveforms and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So this particular event, I'm noticing is like, I'm trying to, they rent my stuff, and I'm trying to figure out why I'm so high, and
in the red, right?
In the red, but my system is not up.
Right.
So now experience. This is all experience. It's like now I'm saying, now I'm getting it.
Right.
So because I know people always to say, yo, your sounds. That's why I don't want to rent it. You still sounds so great. The way how you get it so good. I'm just following formats.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now it's just. Now, when I'm renting it out, I said, this is the reason why I want to be there when people rent my system out.
Right.
Because it's like now, by the time I get back, my shit is probably exploding.
Yeah, I
you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
We're not setting it up right.
It's just one of those things. It's like, yo, so now it goes down to the quality of
the songs you
DJs
download,
with the I got laptops, so everybody uses Serato or whatever software they use.
Right.
We gotta figure out that way of having your and it starts from the software, from the laptop.
I mean, it's in there. If you study Serato, there's a way to normalize all of those songs to one level.
But not everybody has that.
But it starts before that too. Like
time to even figure that out.
Just where you get your music from, and I had to learn this the hard way. Like back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know the difference on the quality of the songs when you bought a song versus ripping it from YouTube.
Well, neither did I.
I didn't know we had to learn that. Yeah,
everybody had to learn it. I learned it. So
I think it starts there before you start touching any settings in Serato. You got to understand why bitrate is so important as it pertains to the quality of your music. And if you don't know, you are gonna make some mistakes, especially when you start playing
mistakes.
Yeah. No, you're gonna really if you're playing in like smaller clubs, it doesn't really mean anything. If you're playing on a sound system,
you will know.
You're gonna hear
the YouTube version,
and that's another thing too. Like under my belt, like I also went to school for sound engineering, so it's like, bro, I love this music thing for real. Like, so when something is not sounding great, I try to make sure and catch it myself before it even gets to the engineer who's, you know what I'm saying? Because if it sounds bad on the stage, how do you think it's going to sound outside?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So.
I had a moment one time at Foxwoods.
It's a lot hotter than Foxwoods.
No, this is a positive moment. You know what I'm saying? But they wanted me to play violin. So I had to learn this the hard way too. Not all sound engineers are created equal. It's the same with DJs.
No, they're not.
Same with barbers. Like, just because you went to school for something doesn't mean that they're
agreed.
That they're good and they understand the sound that you're going for. So I remember one time they wanted me to DJ and play violin. So obviously I'm there a little early.
Yeah.
So the stage is like 20, 30, 40 feet away from where the engineer's at.
Okay.
Because, he's facing the actual speakers.
Yeah.
So, I got my violin plugged in and everything, and I started playing. He's like, you sound great. I'm like, no, I'm going to be right there. So I walked to like where he's listening from, and then I'm like, yo, turn on that compressor right there. Give me this ratio. Yo, just turn on that high pass filter.
That's funny.
I'm like, oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. That's better. He's like, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, bro, you're the engineer, bro. What are you doing? Why do I have to come over here and do all these orders?
No, because a lot of them in that field, they know like specs.
Yeah, they do it based on
the formula.
Right.
Yes.
So it's not gonna be warm and fruitful how you know it to be, right? So they're giving you bare minimum. So now you going back there and put a little jazz on it,
little sprinkle on there. So, but it was funny though because I started to learn this as well too in the business. Once you start speaking the language to actual like front of house engineers,
they let you do your thing.
They trust you. They're like, bro, go ahead and do it. Obviously, they're not gonna let you touch it, but they'll let you guide them to like what you want.
Fam, this past weekend I went to a brethren party. I ain't gonna call nobody names. But they calling the engineer all night, but I know where the laptop is that is EQing the whole sound. You know where I'm at. I'm fixing the sound. I'm fixing the sound because realistically, not because I'm not on set, I don't want it to sound amazing. Everybody deserves a great chance of partying here. You know what I mean? Whoever's on the set, it should sound great. You know what I mean? And that's all I'm about. Great music, good times, bro. We ain't here forever.
No, and there was another situation too. And this goes out to all the DJs that are trying to break into this business too. The more you know, the better you'll be. I'm telling you.
Yes, but I'm gonna stick a pin on that. But don't tell us you know that. Just wait your shot. Shut up.
Just be humble.
You take your time and then let your
work,
let your work and your work ethic show. Do not go and tell us, because I used to be that guy. So I ain't gonna lie. I used to, you know I'm niggas like, we don't give a fuck. Right. Until I had to drop back a little bit and there's a saying in the Caribbean, let people like you. You know what I'm saying? So be likable, you know what I mean? And if you always, you know what I mean? Nobody gonna fuck with
Like you was imitating me.
I'm saying. But you must a smile, you know what I mean? You gotta, let people be invited, you know what I mean? Let people get a grip of your vibes, and they're gonna be like, oh, what you do? This way, all right, cool. The engineer didn't say a word to me. I was like, yo, where's the microphone? Where's the EQ? I bet. I just start doing whatever. And before the night is done, he disappeared. He just gone. I'm like,
he was getting free money. That's what it was.
I ain't collect a check that night. It's all good though.
Let me ask you a question. Sorry, if you don't mind.
It's quick. Just hold that real quick.
Yeah.
Like to put a little bow on this situation. There's another story too. I did this one party that It's Lit and Monita put me on to.
Okay.
So I didn't know anybody there. Went to the backyard, I'm watching the other DJs play and everything. So right before I get on, one of the DJ before me, he's like, yo, just so you know, the controller's broken. I was like, okay, what's wrong with it? He was just like, yeah, the fader, it's no matter what side you have it on, it's always gonna play the left side. Wow. I looked right down at the switches. I was just okay. I was like, oh yeah, no problem. Literally, you had to put channel 1 to A, channel 2 to B.
I was thinking that.
But again, if I didn't know that
experience.
He's and again, kudos to him. He wasn't a bad guy or anything like that, but he's trying to sell me on the idea that this controller is broken, so be careful. And I'm just like, bro,
there's no idea.
That's actually funny you say that. I know you want to ask a question, but the amount of messed up equipment I've played on over the years, I could do it. Like, we went to event space in Brooklyn a long time ago, and the players is back to front, bro. Like,
oh my God.
So I'm mixing like this, right? So the next set of DJs after me, I ain't really say nothing because I had to figure it out. You got to figure it out.
You ain't tell them how to fix it. You ain't tell them how to.
It's no fixing, bro. It's no fixing.
You ain't tell them how to maneuver around it.
When they start mixing,
they gotta figure it out.
When they start mixing, they like, yo, how y'all was doing this?
Yo, figure it out, bro.
Figure it out.
Yo, you ain't tell them how to. That's crazy.
How I'm gonna
tell you? How they gonna learn?
No, but realistically, how am I gonna tell you? How to fix it? It's no fix. It's no fix. You gotta mix backwards. That's it. Yeah, so it's up to them.
That actually happened at Republic too. Republic 23.
Yeah.
So they had this. I think they had the SZ.
Old ass mixes. Yo, club owners. Yo, come on.
Update your equipment.
Thank you.
Fuck, man. Thank you. Sorry. Pardon my French.
But the right play button, the left play button worked fine. The right play button, you had to push it down.
Yeah, you have to jimmy it in.
But here's the thing.
The top, you gotta hit the edge.
So I remember when I used to first go to Republic 23, I used to hear all these DJs. I'm like, yo, why are their sets so bad? Right. Until I got on the set, I'm like,
understood.
But here's the thing, though. Again, just absorbing information, taking in information. You never know when you're gonna need it.
Right.
I knew how to MIDI map.
Right.
So you already know the play button and the Q button are the same size. So I'm just like, okay, MIDI, just move the play button to the Q button. Q button worked perfectly fine.
Right.
So my set went flawless.
Right. Everybody else?
DJ after me, he's just like, yo, how did you? I'm just like, you got to MIDI map it. He's like, how you do that? I'm like.
And worst comes to worst, if that controller does not work, use your keys, bro. I've figured out how to use everything on the laptop, because we go into places realistically that don't have proper controllers or whatever. Right. And if you don't got yours in the trunk, you gotta work with what you got or you don't get no bread. So what you gonna do?
Figure it out. I remember one time before they came out with Serato DJ, I was mixing, in order to get both of my decks playing, I opened up Itch at the time.
That's crazy.
And then I opened up Scratch Live.
That is crazy.
Mixing like that.
That is crazy. I've never heard that one before, but I
I got busy though. I'm not gonna lie. Nobody knew the difference, bro.
Do
Nobody
your
knew.
thing. As long as you make it work, bro. As long as you make it work, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Shout out to the club that got trash controllers. Man.
Yeah, nah, y'all gotta do better,
Please
bro.
invest some money from that bar that you selling these drinks for.
Yeah,
If your controllers are sitting there with dust all over it,
Button
it's time.
sticky,
Don Julio, cranberry juice.
Drinks
it's time
splattered all on the controllers.
It's time for an upgrade.
And then they don't want you to bring your own controller. Then they
It's-
tell you, "Oh, we got our own equipment." You got what?
What?
Like, yo, let me bring my controller. Come on, man.
Come on, don't do that. Come on,
It's
guys.
bad out here.
No,
Man.
it's been bad. It's been bad. You know what I'm saying?
Use the keys though, right?
Yeah, no.
Let me ask you this question before I forget. I came down and I heard you playing, and for those YoungTec set is on fire when you see it.
Nah, facts.
But
Thanks, guys.
I know you're heavy in your Caribbean.
I am.
I got one question. Being I know you a little bit of your age, where did it hit for you? What year was what was the hottest years of Caribbean music? Where did it start?
Now the music.
Yeah.
Whoa, that is a piece of question, bro.
That's a great question though.
Yeah.
It is a great question, but I feel like Caribbean music, this set of music, and I want these people to listen to me when I say this.
Preach.
Stop fighting against each other.
Yes.
Guys. That shit makes no sense.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It makes no sense. Everybody wants this identity and stand out on their own. We are one Caribbean, bro. So figure it out, please, because everybody wants their identity, but you're not going to be seen unless you move as a unit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's no I in team. Everybody wants to be, oh, I'm Bouillon alone. Oh, I'm Bashman alone. Oh, I'm this, I'm Denry. Guys, we are all under the same family,
umbrella.
bro.
umbrella,
Under the same umbrella. This friction and fuss where everyone wants it. How is iTunes? How is the numbers gonna go up if Nike is there, Reebok is there, Adidas, this one, and no one is collaborating. But we all going to a Juve that we listening to the same song. Tell me, guys, how does that make sense? We fighting for different identities, right? But we go into the events that they play in songs that mix seamlessly into each other.
You don't even know which one belongs to which category anyway.
Precisely. So I understand everyone want to be the founder of something. I get it. But it's strength in numbers. That's all I want y'all to know. That's it.
I'm going to ask you something else, but still, I got
to answer the question.
Right.
So years, I can't answer years because some of the golden years in soca music is like in the 90s, where I could continuously call soca music. You ever heard All Aboard?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You ever hear Pump Me Up? Wet Me? Fucking, I could keep going. Anything Alison Hines in those days, nuts. And I was just a kid listening.
Right.
I wasn't able to play music then. You know what I'm saying? There's so much bands. Atlantic, Traffic, Crossfire is a band. Ecstatic, who is Marsha Montano. And it's Asylum with Bungie. It's so much, bro. To have one specific time, I can't. I really can't. But I know the 90s was beautiful. In the early 2000s, I feel like Raga Soca and maybe the groovier socas started to emerge. You know what I mean? Like the Kevin Littles and the, you know what I'm saying, as we go up in speed. And then in the later 2000s, like up to now, right? I would say like 2010 to 2016, soca started to kind of transform. You know what I'm saying? And get a little bit more upbeat in the 130s and so on.
Even the sounds too.
Right. So it's influence from all over, and from Grenada, Trinidad, wherever they from. I feel like people take bits and pieces, and the 2016 is a sweet era of soca music. It's a sweet era.
I was getting ready to go there.
It is a sweet era of soca music, but a lot of people don't really
Appreciate it.
not only appreciate it, they don't do a research to go back and you know, me and Patty has this mix series that we call it Reminisce, where we're not playing nothing new. We just giving you a yesteryear kind of view. You know what I'm saying? And that one mix got like 44K streams on SoundCloud, and it's just like, that shows you it's a gap in the music where people are missing that. You know what I'm saying? So 2016, great year. Up to the present, I feel like in the newer years, Grenada has definitely taken a lead. Grenada and Barbados.
Yeah, I was gonna say Grenada, Barbados.
Definitely. And then Dominica and St. Lucia, of course. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, guys, we all won. So for this music, for the needle to move, you gotta work together, bro.
And it's all good too. It's not like any of the sounds from the islands. It's not like one is deficient from the other. That's not what it is to me.
That's my point. And that's my point. We're fighting for this so much stand out on ourselves. We want to be this alone, but it's not. How could you so much distinguish it? If you take out the conch shell out of the bouillon or those keys, what is it? Tell me. You tell me. The fans, tell me. It's the same bass line of the soca. It's the same things. It's the same heartbeat of the music. So I don't care how much slack I get for it after we post this show. I'm going to say, guys, work together. I know you guys want to be independent and on your own, but I feel like it's still always falls under the branch of soca. That's just that.
But for me, at that point, when you said 2016, I think it was 2015 for me. When this is when I started really getting back into it for myself.
Okay.
Because that year, I think what you call it, was it Lyrical Lona?
Yeah.
I think that was the song.
Yeah,
I think that was the song of the year, 2015.
Yeah.
And when
Amazing
I heard that,
song, right?
It's amazing.
Amazing
and
song.
I'm just like, when I tell you, it's this. You start feeling. Talking about right now, I'm getting goosebumps. It's like I remember listening. I'm like, yo, this is what I've been missing. I need to get back into my
roots.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and
I get it.
From that year on, man, when I tell you, listening to everything, downloading everything, just trying to
you falling back in love with it.
Back, pretty much fall back in love with it. You know,
I get it, bro.
But before we go back, the last thing is when you mentioned something just now when it comes down to us coming back together. So when you said that, it brought me to this year, and I think you played a couple of songs when you played, but. Voice. It was Voice.
Can't Behave Yourself.
And it was Voice, Marshall, and Bungie.
Okay.
Now Bungie jumped in late when he wasn't going to do it again.
Of course. I mean, that's a whole nother show, bro.
Yeah, that's a whole other show. But just making sure
that's a whole other show.
What you believe, because you know, everybody know at this time, everybody knows Marshall got it.
Of course.
That for this year.
Of course.
But do you think it held up right, or it would sort of been different?
I think the chips fell where they were supposed to.
Because Marshall's song was more stage.
I wouldn't say stage. I think, all right. So like I said, this is a whole show for a whole different day. Why I say that? Because road and
more road. Right.
Road and stage is two completely like different monsters within together. Like, you know, and Juve is a whole different ball game. Right. So for me, I feel like it was a great road song.
Road song, yeah.
But as far as the stage, people in costume, women in costume, they get a different kind of feeling when they hear that song.
Can't Behave? Or Marshall?
No, Marshall.
Marshall, okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That song resonates differently with women in costume. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I've always felt like Bungie was way too much. He's too lyrically inclined for a lot of people. So he loses them along the way. Not that it's not great artwork, but I feel like it's hard to kind of just like grasp it fully. I feel like you have to study it sometimes to actually could revise those lyrics. It's like I feel like only Bungie could do it.
I think, and I had to learn this with violin as well. It's the art form of being simplistic.
Okay, right. Agreed.
You know, and people think that simple means easy. That's not what that means. Like to make a melody stick, to make a song stick, certain people just have that ability to tap into the people's DNA.
Right.
From a melody.
Agreed.
You know?
And Bungie is one of those people where I feel like he could just say 2 words and it'll be up.
Yep.
But he doesn't say 2. He says a million. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to always take in all of that. Not saying that it's a bad thing, but I just saying when it comes to costume and road, like stage, sorry, not road, that Marshall may be the better doctor for that particular space, the stage. You know what I'm saying? But not to take anything away from anyone, but when it comes to road march, meaning songs that play along the stage that are, you know, noted down, right, and judged, that the clear winner was Masha Montano.
Right.
Of course, Voice Song is a great song as well, but it was too slow for the stage, in my opinion. It's so you speed it up, but you could tell it's slow,
right?
Yeah.
And that's what they was talking about, how they, because I think it's a 128 BPM.
It's like 130.
130, and they was playing it at 160.
Right.
So it's like
and Marshall's song starts at 160.
Right.
You know,
right.
so it's just like. All right, guys, you're pushing it here, you know.
But
we can hear this song sound like a chipmunk on the road. We can hear
exactly.
It.
So that goes back to what you were saying, that everybody should just, you know, stay together and just.
No, I wouldn't say stay together, because Marshall is not gonna be the king for forever.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I feel like, all right. So I'm gonna say here, I feel like the people around artists, right? Y'all. It's okay to tell someone, hey, that might not be the wave this time around. It's okay to give honest, constructive criticism in a decent way. Don't diss nobody, you know what I mean? Just give them your honest opinion. So with us sticking together, that competition is always going to be there. Those artists that are at the top are always going to be in those competitions until the younger ones prove they're ready for that. Because Voice was once a youth where he wasn't in any of those competitions, but now he is. He's won numerous times, so there's has that experience. So if you don't have that experience, it's okay to try, but I'm saying the guys who have the formula, you should study from the guys with the formula. You know what I mean? Marshall have it, Bungie have it, Lyrical has it, to make hit songs, I would say. But there's still more formula in road songs and stage songs.
There's 2 youths I think that's coming up. Everybody heard one. There's young brother. But the other one, he has a song with Marshall. Kutain, is it Kutain?
Paris Kutain. Yeah.
Those are 2 that go, I think, as the years go on.
I think. Well, Young Brother's already out the game.
Yeah, he already out, but you know,
Young Brother.
But for him to get to that level, for them to,
of course,
you know.
Yeah, nah. Shout out to Young Brother and Paris Kutain, man. Some great upcoming artists. Shout out to Anika Berry, Amani Ray.
I saw Amani Ray come up from
nothing.
Nothing. From the beginning.
Shout out to Tola Dan. Shout out to DJ Sheem. Classic Fresco Bar. All of the, because we on stages with these artists a lot. Those are some of the more local artists.
Didn't Toledan win one? Was it last year, the year before?
Nah, I don't think he won anything.
That song didn't win. Oh, he must have been running up. We were just listening to it.
Which one?
You played it.
I did. I played it.
Yeah, wasn't it? When you get up and leave, you get up and leave.
I ain't remember. I don't remember. It was that half an hour went so fast.
Yeah, it really did though.
It went mad fast, bro. But
it'll come to me.
But what I'm saying is we got a lot of great artists, and I feel like you guys should be honest with the artists moving forward. If a song is not it, you know, give them some great constructive criticism, you know, and also help guide them, you know. I'm a youth in this game. Nobody ain't really hold my hand and pull me through no doors and none of that. So if I can help somebody, I will. But the people next to these artists, I feel like they should definitely say, yo, yeah, that's one. Or maybe that's not one. You know what I'm saying? Or, just don't leave people just run wild. If you have a little, a little insight in music, say, hey, try this out. What you think about this? Blah, blah, blah. And then
artists also do need people like that they can trust. I do think that there's people that just like to give critiques just because
they have a mouth.
Exactly.
Right.
Because there's open ear to do so.
Right.
I can speak on that like firsthand. There's a lot of people that I do not listen to. You got to be like certified, stamped, and approved.
Nah, I get it, and I respect that. But I feel like artists, hear me out. The artists out here that's putting out music, you don't gotta be on everybody rhythm. I feel like, let me tell you what I feel like soca music is missing. Right? Real simple. Stop focusing on carnival. One. Make a body of work for the entire year. Of course, we're gonna know in February, March, you're gonna flood with carnival songs for Carnival, but make music throughout the year, bro, because there's people that listen to soca music every day. So don't just make a banger for Carnival. Make a banger for the summertime. Make a banger for the wintertime. Don't class yourself.
I could be wrong about this. I can be completely off about this. This is just from my vantage point.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm completely outside of the game, but I think I do understand it from this point.
Okay.
I think the reason why these artists play that game, because we all know this. If one song catches,
yeah, that's it. It's up.
You're touring for the rest of the year, maybe even a few years with that one song. So I think in order to compete with that, they all just play the game.
So hold on, what happens in the space when that one song dies? Where does that leave you?
You have no other catalog.
What does that? So you got a summer, right? And I'm gonna use Blackadan because Blackadan really got in a space.
Blackadan, that's what it was.
Right? Blessings.
Blessings, that's it.
Blackadan he got a 2-year run off a song that was supposed to be in like August. It got Labor Day play, it got Miami play, and then it went around to Grenada like 2 years in a row, right? Before a next song even, and I'm not in a disagreement with that, but what do we have to follow up that blessing song now? It's tough. It's like, if you don't make it while you hot, just, I would say, like, fit in a little time. Yeah, for something new. Right, so something new could bud. Right. By the time that one is phasing out, you got one. Right. So Marshall don't give you a chance to really really breeze off because another one is coming. You understand what I'm saying?
What people are missing.
So for now, people that have based, all right, we know we're gonna hear some big songs around Carnival. We still playing Hands Up and let Go. Like, and how long ago that was?
I think certain
Blacks.
Yeah, but I think certain songs can go from like being white hot, red hot into them turning into a staple. I think Hands Up and Let Go is definitely a staple.
It is a staple song. It is a staple song. But the point I was kind of making is that we still play older hit songs, but he has hit songs to follow up that song. You know what I'm saying? And consistent hit songs, Blacks. Same with Marshall, same with Kess. I'm not excluding Blackadan. I was just making an example as with what next? What do you do now? Right? You got that song, Blessings is a staple. What next?
So that just shows that really shows your capabilities of you being a songwriter.
And that shows you as an artist too. Are you just, like you said, are you just making music for one time of the year, or are you making music?
And I'm not gonna blame Blackadan and say that's what he did at all. I don't. Let's just put that out there. Right. But I would like another big hit from him. You know what I'm saying?
Something.
Yeah.
Something.
I don't even want a something, bro. I need another hit because that's what I'm saying. Not to focus on the Carnival thing, because when you don't focus on the Carnival thing,
the music
it creates an organic.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You'll be able to flow.
Yeah.
you know, I think I definitely fell into that trap too. Like, you try to keep figuring out what the people want, and you kind of pigeonhole yourself.
Yes, you do, bro.
So there's times like bro, I wouldn't even play a soca song for like months. I'm playing classical music. I'm playing R&B music because I think in order to like organically get the hits, you got to kind of go through that cycle.
Okay.
You know, that rinse, wash, repeat. I'm gonna try different things that have nothing to do with this realm here.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I might have made a name in like soca and dancehall and everything, but you know, I got a taste for just R&B right now.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know, it
I'm
has
exactly
nothing
like
to do
that.
with nothing else.
I'm exactly like that. Sometimes we would just burn down a soca set, you know, burn down a reggae set, and I'm not listening to any of that going home, bro. I'm not. I'm probably BLS or something, just completely different to kind of just
Rinse
like
off a little bit. Come away from it.
just breeze off a
Bro,
little
it's
bit.
crazy. I went to the gym today. Got back, showered, I ate and everything, and I took a nap before I came here. Bro, I don't know why Gregorian chants came up on my YouTube. Bro,
But you listen to it.
Yo, I'm like, this joint is beautiful. It's literally beautiful, bro. Like, I remember one time when I was in Russia. We can end after this if y'all want. I went to one of the churches in Russia, and bro, acoustics is a beautiful thing.
It matters, bro.
It's a beautiful thing.
It matters a lot.
So once I heard the chants, that's where it automatically took me back to, is when I just randomly walked into some church. They got the paintings all on the chapel and the ceilings and everything. I'm like, yo, this is beautiful.
Nah, it definitely means something. Man. I'm a church youth too, you know. Shout out to my grandmother pulling me in church. So being in church and stuff allows you to kind of hear sound completely differently.
Yeah.
Because them high ceilings, you know, bro, music just resonates different in a church. So, you know, shout out to my grandmother for always pulling my little badass outside into church on Sunday.
But there's one thing though before we go. It's just I hear all that, but there's one thing, and this has been something that's been spread, that's been spreading. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
It's more so not all Caribbean, but it's more soca. How they're saying soca music is happy music.
I would say so, yeah.
And it's they're saying soca is pretty much music that could bring people together. And I'm wondering if that's something how true that is to other people.
I would agree 1,000% because I've gone places and seen people that know absolutely zero about our ethnicity, and they like totally like engulf themselves in it.
Right.
After a little while, it's just like, yo, you more Caribbean than me.
How did this even happen?
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
precisely. I'm telling
It's
you.
the music. The
So
music can do that.
and it is very infectious, and I feel like I would hate for us to lose that on a whole, knowing that we can influence people so much, and we only fight it amongst ourselves. It's so dumb.
Yeah, it's dumb.
You know what I'm saying? And I want to tell everybody out there listening, yo, please, like, you see somebody, like, if someone needs a hand, not everything is about money, bro. You know what I'm saying? You go to work for your money, you do whatever. If you see someone, be a decent human, help someone, you know what I mean? It doesn't take too much out of you to help someone over the ledge, whether you're getting or not.
You know what I just thought about? And then we can wrap up here. I remember when Conscience went from, you know, making all the dance hall music,
Right.
that he started like bridging to soca. I remember people being upset about that.
Right.
And I actually listened to the song. I'm like, bro, there's nothing wrong with this. His
Right.
voice perfectly fits
On the song.
Why?
And that be my problem right there. So soca and dancehall mix almost seamlessly most of the time. I don't stop the part. When I'm mixing dancehall, I'm going to either
straight to
soca or Afrobeats. It doesn't matter to me. So for something to be so close, why are we fighting all the time? It doesn't make
blends
sense.
perfectly together, right?
They got iShow speed in the Caribbean. Shout out to iShow. And he's turning into KFC, bro. Like, they're fighting over who has the best KFC. Why?
That's been an internal fight for years, though.
Yeah, I get it. But why? Please explain to me why.
I Show Speed. That's that same kid that was just in WrestleMania.
Yeah, he's a
Okay.
streamer. Yeah,
He's everywhere.
He's on a Caribbean tour right now. So it's just like this guy is another one. Exactly what we're talking about. Someone that's fallen in love with our cultures. why are we fighting against? Why are we looking at the minute situation part in that situation? Like
it doesn't matter. She's shedding light on a more global scale,
right?
Or not more, but on a different
different
scale.
Different
what we're actually
POV.
about. Exactly.
Yeah. Bottom line, when I came here and I came down the stairs and I heard him playing. What happened?
You started dancing immediately.
Right away, man. It's like, yo, I'm just like, that's what the music gives you that energy, you know. And I'm like, listen.
It does. No, soca music is definitely a happy music, and I feel like the more people just gravitate and stop kind of like hold it from others.
Resistant.
Yeah, stop fighting. Yo, just let it flow, bro.
You see, but I understand why they resisted. Like, honestly, I didn't really get into soca for real until I went to Crop Over.
Okay.
And that, you know, that's bashment really, but it's just like, obviously they play soca there too, but it's I didn't get it until I was actually in the hub. I was just like, oh,
right.
I see why they played it so much. And this is when Give It To You was still like white hot.
Right.
I'll never forget this, bro. Got off the plane. You just hear everybody like car driving by, and I just heard that rhythm that doom. And I heard the song. I'm like, yo, Blackout, what song is this? I'm like, yo, I don't know what this is. What song is this, bro? He's like, bro, don't even worry about it. You're gonna hear this song all week.
No, yeah.
Sure enough.
All week.
Sure enough, bro. I'm like, yeah, nah. This is where it's at. So I understand why people resist it, because I was one of them too in a different lane, because I was a dance hall baby, like to the core.
Okay.
To the core.
Right.
I was just like, I'm not really into the soca thing like that until I actually experienced it, gave it a shot, and now it's just like, I get it.
Yo, bro. And yes, we in Jersey, and obviously I'm ripping and running the streets of Jersey, but I'm way more established in Brooklyn because that is the capital of soca for me. You know what I'm saying? So Jersey is a predominantly dancehall and reggae state. We inject our soca as much as we can, but the majority would like to listen to reggae and dancehall over soca. We trying to tip the scale these days, but I be over dancehall sometimes because I have equally heard it as much. You know what I'm saying? In the workspace though, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, all right, I'm off that. I've heard that. It's okay. So the dry cry, even tell, and then it's a pity.
Sizzler.
I've heard that lineup from the people that created the lineup. You know, I've been in parties and watched the Steely Bashman, the Massive Bees, and been able to play on stages alongside them as well. But it's just like I did that so much, you know. So I'm ready to
retire that set.
I wouldn't say retired even. I just would rather not hear that. So I'm not even gonna go in that direction. No disrespect. I'd just rather go somewhere else. I could hear something completely fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it's tough to take that risk. It's tough sometimes.
It's tough.
Because I think, and this is the beauty of having a name as a DJ. And I keep saying we're gonna end this. We push it. We push it like an hour and a half. Like, here's the thing about having a name as a DJ. Sometimes when the people just recognize your face, and they already know your body of work, they trust you more for you to take those risks.
Agreed. I've been in places where ain't nobody know me. And I'm still gonna go to places that people ain't gonna know me, but you gonna know me when you leave. I'm telling you. So I'm taking that stance. I'm taking risks, and sometimes you don't get the response you wanted. I remember I'm in I Am Soca, and I went in the middle of the party trying to get everybody to fucking to do the circle, but not everybody's that responsive. So probably like 20 people did it, and the rest of the party not so much. But it's okay. But I had the crowd still going. It wouldn't have been the, oh my God, epic, whatever, but they moving exactly how I need them to move. So you can't be scared to take risks in this market.
It's part of the game. You have to.
And who was playing? There's this DJ out of Toronto. I love to listen to random different DJs. Shout out to DJ Kevin.
DJ Kevin, okay.
That's it? Just Kevin? No.
DJ, I'm telling you, he has a virtual like mix or whatever. where he blended a R&B with a soca, and you see the people still singing the song on the R&B rhythm, and it's so refreshing to see that because it's different.
You hear him a lot on Roadblock, right? Roadblock Radio.
No. This guy's from Toronto, DJ Kevin. Mm-hmm. I don't think he's on Roadblock Radio at all.
No,
I don't think so.
Okay, it's probably so. Then there's another DJ Kevin. Then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, but bro, when people take chances and they get great responses, you know what I mean, it's dope. I hate people that stick to the script and you could play and you could know their entire set. That shit.
There's one DJ that takes a lot of risk, and I mean, I know I follow him, and you know, big up to him.
Call his name.
Oh, DJ Puffy.
Shout out to Puffy.
Shout out Puffy.
Puffy be
Puffy's
legit, man.
Yeah, he's one of the reasons. He's another one of the reasons why.
Funny, I've gotten the chance to play on stages alongside DJs like DJ Puffy. I mean, so I ain't gonna lie, I got a lot of work to do, but I don't want to discredit the work I've done already. So shout out to everybody that's already booked me, you know what I'm saying, and the people that plan to book me again in the future. I want to thank you guys. Really want to thank you guys because it's a long road, but it's for those who could really endure it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you definitely one of them ones, bro. You still here. You've been DJing since the 90s.
Virgo.
No, not the 90s. My first gig was in 2006. My first show.
It's close enough to the 90s, David.
I'm gonna tell you that's I would say established then, but that's probably even before I really had a name. I just know that was my first day, my first booking that I actually got paid to play in a dancehall event. So I wouldn't say I was super popular then, but I know that's the first time I played in any event on the record. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if I was established in 2010, whatever y'all know me, whatever, you know what I mean? But I got paid to play my first event 2006.
That's it. There you have it.
Yeah.
There's experience here, that's for sure. I mean, what I'm a little over 28 years.
I started when I was 9. I'm 24 years.
24.
Yeah.
Oh, so you was still in Pampers, nigga.
I'm still in Pampers right now. I just don't know, man.
I mean, it'd be like that. You see, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Just enjoy yourself until you gotta start using that just for men. You know what I'm saying? Then it's gonna get a little murky. So, you know
I can't wait till my grades start coming in. I'm never dying my joints.
Well, I'm handling mine, so.
I mean, do your thing. Got the baldy over there.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yo, bro, thank you for having me,
bro. Thank you, YoungTec. Once again, I'm Matt the Violinist. To my right is DJ Stallion, DJ E-Class,
yes, sir.
and our guest, DJ YoungTec. Make sure you guys stick around to hear the set. Listen, blaze a fire.
Hey, yo.
You blaze that
hold
set,
on.
bro.
I'm going to just say this for the record, too. I don't really be practicing, bro. I'm letting y'all know I don't be. So if y'all see this, nah, for real. I just be freestyling, doing whatever. So if I practice, y'all got some problems. Be careful. Be careful. I'm usually using this all the time when I'm outside. But if I pick up that laptop and I practice for 1 week,
that's it.
I got a problem.
Digital Detox, baby, episode 22. We out of here.
We out.
I'm